Now then, here I am with, well, I just said Special Caine, I'm going to call you Special Caine from now on. What have you got in your hand there, Howard?
This is, as far as I know, the only book dedicated to the subject of collecting walking sticks. Fascinating Walking Sticks by A.E. Boothroyd. Took me years to find it. I knew it existed when I first started collecting sticks, and it was long before social media and the web, and I think I went down to Douglas Library and they didn't have a copy, but they knew that this book existed. And they said, we don't have one, but there is a book on the subject of collecting walking sticks. This one.
This is it.
And I don't know, I'd probably be in my early teens then. And about 10 years later, I found it in a second-hand bookshop in Notting Hill.
Oh, of course, Notting Hill. I'm assuming it's full of wonderful photos. And, that's
it
great.
Is. That is Sir Gerald, who was a veteran stick user in cartoon form. And yeah.
Is that who you would like to be, Howard? Do you model yourself on him?
Well, I think I could sort of gradually mellow into, mature eccentricity over the years. Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, that's brilliant.
And grow a handlebar moustache. But it is the informative tome on all things walking stick. And so he does talk about, antique ones, all the various ones where we were talking earlier on about things like sword sticks. You can get things which have telescopes built into them, little eyeglasses. You get ones with little drinks inside. I used to have one of those with the flask, so it would unscrew and be like a little, you'd have a glass vial inside, which you could keep a couple of nips of your favourite whiskey or rum or something if you're out and about. They used to have snuff boxes in some of them, particularly in the days going back to some of the really, late Elizabethan and other times when snuff was very much in, and then around Victorian times, if it was a bit smelly around, they would have either snuff or incense embedded into the head at the top, so you'd wave your stick under your nose in order to get rid of the pong of where you were.
Yeah.
Or indeed, some of them did indeed have a whole snuff box, and you could clip the top off and have a little pinch
many
to refresh,
mysterious uses for these things, not just support on a walk, which is I think probably mostly what you use.
And again, and then beautiful sort of silver canes, a bit like this one I've got.
Yes, see, Andrew, immediately behind this book, look, there are canes.
It needs a little bit of a clean.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's a lovely one. Indian, again, I would almost certainly say an Indian silver. Probably not hugely valuable, but actually came from over here. Came from Derby Junk again, this one.
Nice.
It was absolutely black when I got it, so I did actually clean it up a little bit.
Oh, hello, there's the sheep, just saying hello there. And look at this, look at all of these canes that we've just been talking to you about, and I thought we should get a video really. Yeah. And there's one that we were talking to you about that I thought we need a video of, because it's not just a cane.
Oh, right, yeah, this is the old... Oh, there we go. This one is the old Poachers cane. I have no idea how old it is. I would guess 100 years or thereabouts. I know it came from my uncle, as he was. He wasn't a true uncle, but Uncle Jimmy. He was my mum's cousin, and he lived out in the back of Onken. I think it was his father's, possibly, going way back when. It was referred to as a poacher's cane, and what it actually is in essence, an air gun in cane form. So it's obviously designed as a stick, and to be used as a stick or a cane. Pretty heavy. But it actually splits in the middle here. You unscrew that, you unscrew that like that. And then the top half, you would screw in a little pump, and you'd pump that up, and it would take a charge of compressed air. Nothing more, nothing less. You'd then screw it back together, if I can do it, which is easier said than done. And then you would go out and about. That's it. There we go. Screw back together like that. And then you would go out walking around the woods, and you'd have a little pocket full of lead shot. You used to have the mould for the shot, but I haven't got that anymore. The ferrule would come off, you'd pop the shot in there when you saw a rabbit who was fit for dinner. You'd then tamp it down with the little tamper here, and sort of stick it down there, and do your tamp in there, get it stuck in there. And then there's a little hole on the side there. You'd pop in an Allen key in here, where you can see that.
Yeah.
And that would pop out the little trigger you can just see there. So a little button would pop out the side, a very light hair trigger. You'd swivel it round so this little sight was at the top, and then, I don't know if you can get it from here, you'd actually hold it up here, just below your eye, look along there, finger on this little trigger.
Genius. Not deadly, I'd imagine.
No, it doesn't work anymore.
Howard, thank you so much indeed.